Should you exhibit at trade shows? I don't know. Oh, you want more than that? Oh, okay. Of course, it's Marketing for Owners. It's Friday. Hello, Friday. It's me. It's John Bart. This is the Weekend Challenge edition, where I know you are going to do some work, but I don't want you to do work. I want you to spend time with your family and relax and all that kind of stuff. So instead of the normal boring work, how about something that might help improve your business? That's going to take you just half an hour and then you feel like you've done something good. So that's what can't even say it. That's what the weekend challenges are all about. They don't take you long. Some of them are really good. I go back, consider I write them, I go back and redo some of them over and over periodically. If you want to see all the past ones, because we're at episode 415 now, that means, divide that by 5, that there's lots of them, like 80 odd. 83? Haha. Yeah, I can do the maths. If you go to marketingforowners.com/challenge, I think you'll find them all, but lots of them anyway, because we tend to list them all there, including the pretty pictures. So if you are, and for today's episode, if you're driving, commuting, running, doing the washing, cooking, something where you can't write stuff down or make notes, again, the episode and details and information is all fully transcribed at marketingforowners.com/podcast/415. 415. Easy. You get the system, eh? Yeah, all the notes for everyone are like that. So, take your time. Go get yourself a pen, get yourself a pad, piece of paper, because we like to write this down, because writing engages the brain. It makes it sink in more. So I'm going to give you some thoughts for whether to exhibit at a trade show. Now, a trade show can be a full-blown exhibition at Earl's Court Axel in the UK or something like that. It could be a Chamber of Commerce one. It could be just in the foyer of a little seminar or something like that. It could be absolutely anywhere. But they are quite often expensive. They were a very traditional way to do business and get yourself out and about. They aren't so much anymore. A lot of the exhibitions are getting less and less visitors, and therefore becoming more expensive for the remaining few to spread the costs. There are easier ways there online, but for some it can still work out. So here's some things to consider. Number 1, is it right for you? Now I mean by that, you specifically. Is it right for you to exhibit specifically? So it may be a good exhibition, a good show, something to go to, but is that one specifically going to work for you? So for instance, who is visiting? Ask the people who organise for details. What kind of people are visiting? And if they say, oh, I don't know, 4,000 people came last year, so like what? What type of people? Do people pay to visit? How many are exhibiting again after last time? So look back on their website at last year's website. Try and find the details. If necessary, go to the Wayback Machine. Just Google Wayback Machine. You can, because if they deleted it, it takes a snapshot of their last year's one. Get a list of the exhibitors, print it off, compare it to this year. Then why not contact some of them? Just phone them up and say, they're not competitors, just phone them up. They'll help you out and just say, hey, I'm thinking of exhibiting. Can you tell me, what did you think last year? And do you do it every year? Why? Is it just something you do? Ask them. And then, where is your stand? Are there any good pictures left? Because the smart ones book way in advance. When they've done this one, they book next time and they get it like half price and they get the best positions. Positions are where traffic joins. It might not necessarily be right by the entrance because people walk in and they walk past the first one. Quite often they're not ready. It might be by, if it depends what it is, if it's one that attracts couples, it might be near the ladies' loos, for instance, where the husbands stand around gormlessly waiting, not knowing what to do. It might be near the food, near the cafe. It might be on a junction where two places cross, and so you get an intersection, you get more traffic. It might not be, it might be around the edge. But find out and ask people again if they've exhibited, or phone up a couple on the thing, say, why did you pick that place? And they might say, oh, I've always found that it's much better there. Just, why wouldn't people help you? So, number 2, invite guests to meet you. Yes, invite people you know. Even place a Facebook ad or send an email out to your list. Say, we are exhibiting at. Get people to come to the exhibition and meet you there. Clients, suppliers, your bank manager, anybody, people. You are looking to impress people. Why don't you think you would impress your suppliers or your bank manager? Get them to come. The more people that are at your stand talking to you, the more popular you look, the more other people wonder, what is it all about? But it's also just a fantastic place to get people in one go. If they'll all come to you, you don't have to go visiting them one at a time. Yeah, and if you've got latest things, you can tell them. Number 3, have clear goals and train your team. Now this may sound obvious, but I visit lots of trade shows, and the reason I'm talking about this is because I've been to a couple lately. I've been to our National Fire exhibition, the fire safety trade exhibition, and it also sides with the health and safety and the security and a couple others. I've been there, and honestly, it's not loads of money spent, but just kills me. But I've also been to a local Chamber of Commerce one in Kent, which is well organised. But what happens is owners of businesses delegate a bunch of staff to, 3 or 4 people to go. They don't give them any instruction, just assume they'll know what to do. These people don't know what to do. They haven't organised, or if I want to go to the loo, make sure you stay there, or if someone has to go off, the people on the stand next door, can you just look after and give out these when people come along? Afterwards, when do they follow up? What message are you giving to people? Don't chat to somebody for an hour and leave other people standing there. If someone's standing there while you're talking to someone, just say, excuse me one sec, and then say to the other person, I'm just going to be another 5 minutes or so. You can either wait, or if you want to come back, can I take your card? If you want to come back, I'll speak to you in a sec. So that you give them some attention. You've paid good money. Help your staff know what to do and what is the message. Number 4, your backdrop, your display. The messages must be clear. I have walked through these things and I've stood there staring at a stand, and someone on the stand has come up and said, oh, hi. Hi, looks like we caught your eye. How can I help? And I've said to them, no, I'm actually just trying to figure out what you do. Because it isn't obvious. I can't read the writing, the type. The message is down below. They've taken up the whole backdrop thing, and the message is down the bottom. Put the message at the top. Don't show off with your name. People want to know what's in it. Why should they talk to you? They don't want tons of text. You can tell them that. Give them some bullet points. Grab their attention. Number 5, be different. You're at an exhibition with everyone, where everyone has one of those fishbowl type things. Or if you put your card in and there's a bottle of champagne. Actually, cheapskates, they put a bottle of sparkling wine next to it. Put your card in and get one of these. Yeah, what if you won all of them? You'd be like an alcoholic. But it's the same. People nowadays are putting cupcakes, but they've all got cupcakes. And to be honest, they're all laid out in a way so that every cupcake gets taken, they put another one back, and they're all in a fancy little display. It looks like you're not allowed to have any. It looks like they're not for everyone. So a lot of people don't ask, can I have a cupcake? You're going to have loads of cupcakes left at the end. But people don't want to eat cupcakes while they're talking to you. How does that help? Be different. How about hiring a masseuse, a massage therapist to come along with one of those chairs and give people a quick head or neck massage while you're talking to them. Yeah, you don't think that'll be popular? Oh yeah, it will. And that person, quid pro quo, because they give out cards for their massage service. Or we've got a friend, a good friend, hi Jock, who has a shoe shine business, London Shoe Shine. He goes to exhibitions and he puts up a stand and he shines shoes. When they're having their shoes shined, who would not want their shoes shined for free? They sit down and they can't go anywhere. You talk to them while they're having their shoes shined. Be different. Don't tell me that won't stand out, and don't tell me that won't get attention. So just be different. How about a better bag? They go in, they give you a white polythene bag with the name of the exhibition. Other people give out a couple of things. Why don't you give someone a useful bag that they will reuse? A bag for life, a sizable one that they can use again. Or a super bright colour, it's bright orange or something like that, and tell it, and slightly bigger than the others. And when anyone goes there, say, can I exchange your bag? Exchange the bag, tell them. Yeah, get attention. And everyone thinks, oh, what's that orange bag? Why have they got the orange one? And then number 6, this is the one that kills me. Follow up fast and accurately. And same with these two. I've gone up to people, I've talked to them, I've spent ages, I've been very interested in their services, I've given my card, and I've said, yes, please get in touch with me, that's of interest. And no, they don't, because they've thrown it in the fishbowl for a bottle of sparkling wine that I never win. They haven't written any notes as to who I was and to what I asked for. They haven't followed up, and sometimes might follow up a month later. But the most common one is they add me to a mailing list. No, that's illegal. That's spam. I didn't sign up for your mailing list. Or some have added me to some bit of software that gives me something that is on a third-party service that I get an email and I think, what on earth's that? And it says, click here to fill in your profile. I'm not doing that. That's how they steal your identities. Don't you realise what this stuff means? If I've asked you, phone me up or email me as soon as you get back, or give it to a PA or someone. Say, here's the list of people that wanted to be messaged. Send them a quick email, say, fantastic to see you on the stand, John. I've made a full note of everything we discussed, and as you can appreciate, very, very busy just getting back to real life. I will be in touch with you over the next week or two to discuss in more detail. If you need me before that, please ring me on. How long would that take to send to all the people? How long? And would that not be impressive? It would impress me because no one else does it. Oh, you can tell I get frustrated about these things. So before you decide to exhibit, get your ducks in a row. If you can't do all that, don't waste your money. Don't mess about, because people, you're just running through the numbers. Spend the money more wisely on something else, or go and put it on a horse at Ascot. End of rant. That's it. That is your weekend challenge. Exhibitions can be good if they're local, by the way. I won't go to the big ones. Anyway, have a lovely weekend. Remember, you can get all those notes again. This is good to give out to your staff. Just jot them down in a short format. Have a lovely weekend. It is going to be sunny. Enjoy what's left of the football. I will speak to you next week.